Ah, debut. Debut streams. The word still rings in my mind, and it won't leave me. It haunts me in my dreams. Whenever I sleep, when I close my eyes, when I open my eyes, all I think of is debut. Sometimes I still see chat in front of me, and it feels like it's only been 2 days. But then I realize, and I wake up. I wake up and I realize it is time to stream. Hello. There we go. Hello everyone. Hello, welcome to today's stream. Welcome to today's stream. Debut 2.0, because what is better than one debut? Correct, 2 debuts. Yeah, I thought we go back to 2 days ago today and we take another look at all the debut stuff we went through, because as you probably know, debut time is always, you know, it's a close call. We settled for an hour and then we had 1 hour time to throw everything at you. But today we can take our time. Today it's a very cozy mood. We can take our time, we can chill together, and you can ask questions if you have any questions. We can talk about the stuff on the presentations a bit more. And what I also want to do is to show you some concept stuff. I think that's always very interesting how we got to this point. So I have some stuff prepared for that as well. But yeah, I hope you had a nice day so far. And let's actually slowly move to the presentation there. And I also take another sip. Very important, what I always will tell you. Stay hydrated. But yeah, the welcome so far has been very, very kind and warm. I appreciate all of you who had been at the debut and who are here today as well. And I hope that we will spend some great times together. So, what do you say? Do we move to the presentation? Back to the presentation. Let's go through stuff, okay? Swoop. Okay, here we are again. Déjà vu. Déjà vu. Also, I just realized something. I'm a professional streamer and I forgot to set up the sheets for the concept. So I guess we will do the concepts last, okay? How are you? I'm doing great, thank you. Thank you very much. I hope you guys are doing fine as well. Okay. I think we're ready to go. Okay, let's go through everything a bit again, right? This is the basic stuff. I will not have to explain it to you again, but like, yeah, Cinnia's here. You can also call me Sin. I realized the other day you could also write that with an S and then it has a very different meaning than my name. But no, Sin for short. I just really like that nickname. Someone one day just called me Sin as a short form and I thought it sounded very cute. So I stuck with that. So feel free to use that, right? Then the alchemistic idol occupation. I don't like how in Nious' debut I was called out for not being able to dance. I am very aware that, you know, when you think of an idol, you probably think of like stage performances and singing, and I mean nowadays also streaming, but then of course also dancing, right? I'll be honest with you, I kinda hate dancing. I hate dancing, I don't know. It's not that I find dancing ugly or that it's bad, right? It's not like I don't wanna learn it at all, but it's just, it feels embarrassing whenever I even think of doing it. I don't know. I can sing in front of people, but when I think about dancing in front of others, it's like... I gotta go. My turtle flipped over. My fish has drowned. Oh my god, there he is. Hi, Nious. Oh yeah. Irving, that's actually a really good idea. I haven't thought about that. But it makes so much sense, right? We will just add another N to the nickname. Okay, hold up, I have an idea. We will scuff this. There we go. And then we need a darker font. There we go. Ah, almost got it. Yeah. Perfect. Great idea. Well, yes, call me Sin, now with a double N. So it doesn't become another word all of a sudden. There goes the Windows warning sound, yes. For as good as the debut stream went, we can now throw in all the scuff that we didn't have previously. I'm honestly surprised that there was not any scuff on the actual debut stream. I thought something would go wrong, but no, everything pretty much went as it was planned to go. Okay. But yeah, as I said, dancing, not my forte. Maybe it's because I'm a bit traumatized by dancing. I was forced to dance in front of people once, and it was the most traumatizing, anxious experience of my entire life. Oh, poor Neo's not even modded. Why are you not modded? Wait, who did I mod then? Who did I mod? Who did I mod that is also called Nious? Because there was a Nious in my mod list. Start sweating. I think there's an imposter. There's an imposter among us. Actually, what if I modded the real Nious and this one is a fake Nious? Are you the real Nious? Can I trust you? I'm not sure anymore. Sus. Yes, indeed. But where were we? I mean, height, age, pretty straightforward, right? We don't have to go through that again. Have it begins? No! Okay, everyone vote for the imposter now. I vote for Nious. But moving on to birthday. The Burble Day. October 22nd. I talked already about it in debut. I really love October. You know, you would think that includes spooky stuff because it's the spooky month. And I love the month for being the spooky month, but it's more for... You know, I just think ghosts are pretty neat and witches are pretty cool. And I love pumpkins. Have you ever carved a pumpkin, guys? I do that once a year for Halloween. I've kind of made it a tradition to always get a pumpkin now, and it's so much fun. I love carving pumpkins. I always use the same knife too. I have the one magic pumpkin knife, and then I put in a candle and then I put it on the balcony. I just really enjoy it. You were expecting beer because of Oktoberfest? Oh god, no, I hate Oktoberfest. I hate it. It's also just I don't like alcohol, right? Oktoberfest is just drunk people everywhere. And probably Schlager music, which is really horrible. And I don't want to be anywhere near it. So yeah, that's it's not my thing. Definitely not. It's also more of a thing for Munich, really. It's a Bavarian thing. But I'm nowhere near Bavaria. I'm not a Bavarian. Germany, people call the Bavarians outsiders. Like Bavaria is its own country. Some agree with it. Some might be insulted. I think it's valid. Finally, someone who doesn't like alcohol? Yeah, no, nah. When I drink alcohol, it's actually me putting like, I don't know, a little bit of something like Baileys on the bottom of the glass, and then I fill the entire rest with milk. Really delicious, by the way. I recommend it. I recommend it. Then languages. Oh yeah, languages. If you have any name that only shows, you know, Eastern signs, like letters and signs and syllables and stuff like that. Thankfully, YouTube also shows the translated name usually, but if there is ever someone in chat with only those signs for some reason, I will sadly not be able to read or say your name. Because I can only speak and read English and German. Actually, now that I think about it, I can also read Spanish to some degree. I've studied Spanish for a while. It was a while ago, so I'm not that great at it anymore. I cannot speak Spanish myself that much anymore. But when someone would write something in Spanish, I can understand most of it, as long as it's nothing too complicated. Alcohol is scary, cheers to that. Yeah, indeed. You must know. You must know. Waking up next to an armor helmet. Great story. But I will actually move with you to the next screen that we had. Okay, there we go. We're back at gifts for house parties. See, regular like headlines are so boring. I wanted to make something special out of it. You're all invited to my house party. Please bring gifts. But yeah, of course we had music. Who would have guessed that the musician likes music, right? And then very important, cats. I haven't told you that yet. But I don't only love cats, right? I also have a cat. It's like he's very old, right? I got him not too long after we arrived here. So I think, I mean, in your years, that would have been 16 years, and he's turning 15 this year. So yeah, I came here, I said cat. First thing to get when arriving in a new world, cat. What I can also tell you about him, he does not like when I talk a lot. He loves sleeping in my room, but he doesn't like it when I speak too much. And he's actually in the room with us right now. And the reason I say that is that he doesn't like it when I stream. He does not like it when I stream. He's currently sitting in front of the door, and I am very certain that he wants to leave. He's staring at me in expectation. He is fuming. You're right. He's a very kind cat though. Like, he's a bit of a prince. He wants you to do everything, peasant. But he will never scratch you or attack you or throw down stuff. He's very calm. But he also has a lot of expectations. But yeah, we do have a cat with us. We do have a cat here. Agua, hey. What's the cat's name? My cat is named Woofy. And he is like a cloud. Very white and fluffy. So you will probably hear him meow eventually on stream. And you know what? I will actually let him out of the room. You may leave. he goes. Okay, Cat has officially left us. There we go. What does he get to do when expectations are failed? He will bother you until you meet his expectations. He will not scratch you, but he will meow and he will terrorize you with his melodies and he will scratch at your door. You have a white demonic cat. Amazing. Also, hey! Welcome, welcome. But yeah, enough of cats. Honestly, I can't get enough of cats, but enough of cats for now. Moving on to macarons. Oh yeah, I spoke about that. I wish macarons were not that expensive because they are so delicious. They are so delicious. Dude, on Valentine's, like around Valentine's time, one of the supermarkets here, they had like special Valentine's macarons. Which is already sad, like it's super sad for me because they were limited for Valentine's only and they haven't come back and they probably won't until maybe potentially next year Valentine's. But there was a package with like, usually when you buy macarons there's at least one assortment, like one flavor that is kind of disgusting and the rest are great. But in this box there were 3 of each sort and it was raspberry, I think, and then there was, and these were so amazing, I swear to God, there was a vanilla macaron with strawberry jam filling. And it was the most amazing thing I have ever tasted in my life. And I am heartbroken that I cannot taste it again for at least a year. And nothing will ever taste as good as these macarons, I swear. I swear. Oh. You rarely get macarons since they're expensive at your place. Oh, they are expensive everywhere, trust me. They are kind of expensive here too. But I kind of get it, right? Because macarons are super hard to make. They are super complicated. I actually tried to bake macarons once myself. It went horrible and what came out was an not edible atrocity. No, it's so hard to get right. If you do something, just, you know, a teeny tiny mistake, they will fall apart when you get them out of the oven. It's really hard. That didn't traumatize you more than dancing? Well, the thing is, it was just sad, right? It was really sad, but at least there was no one there standing around me watching me to judge. That is the part that made dancing so traumatizing. Man, I really don't want to dance, but I will do it if I have to. I will do it. I will do it, okay? I can do it eventually. But yeah, art books. I talked about this a bit too. I have way too many art books. I don't have any more space. I'm scared because I recently, like the last art book I got was the Honkai Impact art book. Trails of Comets, I think it's called. I got it for free because I played the game and then I grabbed the anniversary gift. So I got it for free from them. And I opened my closet where I like the part where I put my art books and profoundly start sweating because now the book touches the ceiling of that closet. There's not a single book that fits there anymore and I don't know where I will put the rest because I will get more. It's not a question if, it's a question when. Oh my god, hand cam macaron baking stream. You know what, that would be fun, but I am very certain that it will not work out. I am very certain that it will not work out. I'm not that horrible at cooking and baking, I'd say, but they are just so hard. They are so hard to make. I'm really good at making sushi. That's something I could do. Like, my sushi is great. That I will say. If I can play an instrument? Sadly, no. I never had the patience to learn an actual instrument. I always started, I tried learning the piano, and I tried learning the violin too. But the issue is that it takes so long to learn an instrument and like get into it. And while I had fun trying around with it and stuff, at that point I wanted to spend the time not having to learn the instrument, but instead make music, right? Because I can produce music, like all the stuff on my EP and everything, and also the intro music for my stream and for Nios' stream, like the opening music, I composed that. So I guess if I can play an instrument, it's FL Studio. I can play FL Studio, so I can play every instrument. Also, I spoke of my cat earlier. Yeah, he wants to come back in. 1 second. Hello. Welcome back. Oi. See, this is what I spoke about. If you don't meet his expectations, he will just keep asking for it. Violin can be one hard instrument to learn, same as saxophone. Yes, I respect people who play the violin, who play any instrument really. Instruments are so hard to learn, but like violin especially. But I love violin and it sounds so great. If you want to make macarons with an arsonist, I'll be here. Okay, note to self, do not let Nios inside the kitchen. Okay, good that we cleared that up. Yes, FL Studio is an instrument. See, I can play every instrument that is recreatable digitally. And I can play my voice. Meow. There we go. That was the first official stream, meow. Okay, what else do we have here? Gacha ladies. That one is self-explanatory, right? I don't think I have to elaborate. Just gacha ladies. I really like gacha ladies. I do have a... I think I do have a favorite in every gacha I'm playing. Maybe we can talk more about gachas on the game section again. Yeah! He agrees. Is mayonnaise an instrument? If you smack it to the beat, sure, why not? But opposed to likes, we have the dislikes too, right? I mentioned it earlier, Schlager. Schlager is a very, very, very horrible genre of music. Essentially, I mean, I guess essentially you could call Schlager, if you want to explain it, you could just say it is music for drunk people. It's usually played on, honestly, like Oktoberfest, stuff like Ballermann, as it's called on Mallorca. And they will just have this super loud electronic cheesy music where they scream weird lyrics. That's Schlager. That is Schlager. I really don't like it. Meow. Cat, what do you want? I'm petting the cat. I pet the cat. Then coffee, once again. There's so many drinks out there. Why would you settle for dirt water? Why would you settle for dirt water? I guess if you only drink it to stay awake, that's valid. That's valid, but I can't see a combination with other ingredients where coffee would ever taste great. I try it every now and then to see if my opinion changes, but it hasn't so far. It has not so far. Yeah! God, the cat is so demanding right now. I think he wants to stream with us. There we go. Okay. Worst animals in the world, spiders. As I said before, spiders, usually I ignore spiders, right? I know I cannot get rid of them. I know they are a necessary existence. So I will ignore them. But only as long as they don't step too close to my bed, because then it's over for them. Honestly, I'm very scared of the day when we call them, they're called basement spiders. If you don't know, well, they live in the basement, right? In dark corners, and sometimes it can happen that they escape the basement. I had one in the apartment once. It was horrifying. They're as big as an entire hand. They are as big as an entire hand. And they look disgusting and horribly fluffy. And I'm scared of the day where one of those makes it into my room and no one else is in the house. Because then what the fuck am I going to do? I cannot. Like, especially when it's at the ceiling. Ugh, that's... Ugh. Imagine it's at the ceiling. How am I gonna touch that? How am I gonna reach that? That's not gonna happen. I'm not even gonna try. I'm just gonna... I'm gonna abandon my apartment and never come back. I will have to hire someone and pay them to remove the big ass spider. Hire cat mercenaries. Yes, let's go. Movie actually, like, we had a basement spider in the apartment once. It was hiding under a vacuum cleaner. And he found it. We didn't know it was there. And he was just sniffing at something. And I was looking, I'm like, what did you find there? Huge ass spider crawling across the floor. I'm like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, get away, get away. I took my cat, I pulled him away. I'm like, no, don't touch that. And don't lick it. Especially don't lick it. Oh. Only jumping spiders are mainstream cute. Oh god. You know those tiny ones that can jump? They are horrifying too. I hate those. They appear all the time. Moths are better? Honestly, moths are kind of cute, right? They're very, like, fuzzy. I don't think moths are that bad. They're just a little bit uglier butterflies. Bomb the basement. Come on, they can't even bite? Yeah, but have you seen them from close up? Shit's horrifying, okay? I know, see, that's the thing, I know they will not eat me alive, but it feels like they're gonna eat me alive. Oh. What about Lucas the spider? No, not even him. Not even the cute one. It's just like, okay, you can stay alive, right? I don't think he's cute, but he's allowed to stay alive. Oh. But yeah. Luckily we don't have cockroaches here. Maybe those would also be on the list otherwise. Cockroaches are not that common in Germany. Then we also have sleeping. Yeah, I talked about this a bit already, right? I dislike sleeping because it stops me from doing what I want to do. But it's a necessity, so your body works. It's bothersome. It's bothersome, I just don't like sleeping. See, it's especially the worst at night because I am a night owl, right? I function best at night. It's like 2 a.m. and I get a creative burst. I'm like, oh, I could finish an entire song in an hour now if I started, but I'm so tired and it's like, okay. Drink some tea, put all your energy together, we will get through this, okay? I work until it doesn't work anymore. Until my brain gives up and I know I have to go. I have to go now. But I just work best at night. I can't help it. Do you have trouble sleeping though? No, not at all, actually. When I do decide to go to bed, I fall asleep normally. And I always get roughly the same amount of sleep. Unless my cat scratches on the door and wakes me up early. Then maybe not, but yeah, my sleeping habits are steady. I just move the hours around, right? Sometimes I go to bed at 2, sometimes it's suddenly 5 a.m. and I'm like, alright then. I'm trying to keep up with 2 a.m. at the moment, because I noticed, sadly, that yes, if you do go to bed at 5 a.m., you will feel like you got a cold in the morning. Like it feels a bit like you caught a very mild cold. If, at least that's how I experience it. The later I go to bed, the more sick I will feel in the morning. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna settle on 2 a.m. and I'm gonna try to keep it. Unless I'm really in a creative burst and I cannot stop, then 3 a.m. is okay. But yeah, don't overdo it, guys. Your cat is helping you to not sleep then. Yeah, that's what makes him a great cat. Though I would appreciate it if he doesn't do that while I'm still in the middle of sleeping. Because that's not as great. Cockroach as big as a baby shoe. Oh god, they can get that big? Crawled on me from the feet up to my neck when it disappeared. After that, never again using a blanket at a cheap hotel. Oh, that's horrifying. Dude, I hope I never wake up to something like that. You know what? I don't even want to think about it. Let's move on. Oh yeah, I completely forgot about that. As opposed to gacha ladies, we also have gacha ladies graduating. I believe some of you might know what I'm hinting at. See, people die when they are killed. And it happens more often in gachas than you would expect. I mean, you could basically also just say, I'm really sad when characters I like die. Like most people, right? But it just always happens in the games I pick for some reason. I don't know. I have a fable for picking out the stuff that is sad and that are tearjerkers, and they will kill your favorite characters. No questions asked. But hey, maybe we will play some kinder games as well. Speaking of games, we can use that amazing transition to get to the next screen. There, we're back to talk to me about. Oh yeah, let's start with anime. Madoka Magica! My absolutely favorite anime. Honestly, I think Madoka kind of shaped me a lot in that regard as well. I loved how it took the magical girl genre and then just twisted it, threw it out of the window, picked it up, and then shot it into space. Madoka gave me depression. Ah, dude. I have seen Madoka many times, right? I've watched the show like 7, 8 times by now, and there's one scene in that series. No matter how many times I watch it, right? I haven't managed once to not cry. I always cry at that one specific scene because I just can't get over it. I love the show, it's so good. There's also the movie Rebellion. I know the fan base is very split about that one, but I personally loved it. I thought it didn't disrupt the ending enough to, you know, to be bothered by it. Like, you could just watch the show, not watch the movie, and then pretend it never existed, right? Because the show had an actual proper ending. But if there is a way to expand on this universe of Madoka, I think the movie did a very good job. There's a second movie in the works right now, and I'm really excited to see what they do. I hope they don't overdo it. I hope they don't do like 4 more movies after that, because that would be too much, honestly, right? They should respect the IP. There was also, what was it called? There was this show that's based on this gacha game from Madoka. I forgot the name. I forgot. I'm sure one of you knows it. I watched that show. It was so fucking boring. At like episode 6 or something, I started playing the episodes on double time because nothing was happening in this show. I hated it so much. And then I stopped watching that. Oh yeah, Magia Record. Magia Record, that's the name. That's the one. Yeah, no, I dislike that so much, but I just pretend it doesn't exist, right? Haven't seen Maguka, but you love the memes? Oh, I recommend watching it, really. It's such a good show. So you don't like normal magical girls? I do like normal magical girls. Like some of the first shows I watched were stuff like Kamikaze Kaito-chan, Pretty Cure. Oh, Doremi is so cute as well. Like, I very much love magical girls, but yeah, if you were here yesterday or the day before, I also kind of like fucked up stuff. And Madoka is just, it's the perfect culmination of everything that I like. Meow. Oh, he's singing for us. She likes suffering magical girls. Yes. I will not pretend it's not like that. Yes, I do enjoy suffering. Hey! Hey, orange kiwi juice. Yummy. Saddest? I just... let's just say I appreciate dark fantasy writing. Let's call it like that. Okay. What do you want? Where is he? What? Where's my cat? Oh, he's on my bed! You're not supposed to be there. What are you doing? Leave the room. He's not allowed to be on my bed. But he took the chance. He took the chance when I was not watching. Oh my god. He's so rude. He's so rude. Where was I? Oh yeah, suffering. I mean, look at this list, right? Look at this list. Oh yeah, Mob Psycho 100 is the next one. I love Mob Psycho 100. Like, that was such a great experience, start to finish. I think I binged that earlier this year when the final season finished airing, and I love it so much. And my cat was I'm gonna kill someone. Will you stay inside? Okay, he's now enclosed in here. I'm not gonna leave him out again. But yeah, I binged that earlier this year, and just start to finish was such a great experience. I'm usually not one who likes the like anime comedy show humor too much. But like Mob Psycho, I actually like genuinely had to laugh so many times. It's such a good show, and I love the characters. Oh, dude, and don't get me started on Reagan, okay? He's so good. No, don't kill. I would never kill a cat, okay? I don't know, I would squish a plushie very, very tightly, okay? That's what I would do. Oh, the fitness club is so great too. Honestly, all the characters are amazing. Like, there's characters that are just kind of there, but there's no one that I would say was like genuinely a bad character or something. Yeah, Reagan is the best, man. I heard German dub Reagan is pretty good. Oh yeah, it's really funny. In the German dub, the Reagan like script is just full of memes and references. Like, he references games and pop culture so much casually in that script. I remember seeing a clip where he's like, oh, snapping like Thanos and stuff like that. It's insane. You can see that they had fun with the German dub. It's really funny. No, you're now trapped in here, cat. But yeah, more Denglish is coming through. More shows that I really like. One of them is Kill la Kill. Now this is funny because I don't like innuendo jokes, right? It's like haha, funny sex joke, right? I don't have that humor. But what Kill la Kill managed to do with the story, like just the characters and the story and just the hype animation was so great that I could ignore everything else. It was just so enjoyable, honestly. I love that one despite that aspect. Then what I watched that recently, Chainsaw Man. Chainsaw Man, at first I wasn't sure if I like it. Like, Chainsaw Man is very weird, right? But when I finished watching the show, I'm like, so this was kind of weird, yes. But also, oh yeah, also Denji, like the main characters are kind of like annoying, right? And I'm like, okay, time to read the manga. It's just like, despite the dumb shit the characters do sometimes, it was so intriguing. I'm like, how are they gonna get through all of this mess? I immediately started reading the manga. I'm all caught up now. And I gotta say, it's oddly enjoyable. Yeah, it's really weird, but the more you watch it, the more you get into it somehow. I also think the devils in that world are super interesting. Like, this is just how they work, and how hell works and everything is so interesting. That's what kept me going at the start, because I wanted to see more. Then, oh god, very underappreciated show, in my opinion. Link Click. I don't know if you have heard of it. I believe it's a Chinese animation. Amazing. At the end, when I finished sitting through the show, I was just sitting there at the end. I'm like, that's it? It can't end here. I need more. Okay, I need more. They can't just end it like that and leave me here. I'm like, no. Like, it's a very emotional, and it's like very exciting. Like, it has a mystery aspect, and at the end of it gets so fucky. It's like, oh god, I want to know what's happening. Never heard of it? Oh my god, I recommend everyone who has not heard of Link Click to take a look at it. It's about like two guys who can go into, like, if you give them a photograph, they can go into it and see, like, they can play out the past in that photograph. But they're not allowed to alter what happened in the past. It's they kind of do this job to figure out information and stuff like that. And there's a mystery bound to it. It's really, really cool. Denji somehow got a bit more weirder. Dude, Denji is something else, honestly. They have announced season 2. Yes, Link Click has a season 2 in the works. It's been a while since the first season released, so I hope they will give some more information soon, because damn, that anime has not left my mind and my like thoughts. I constantly like still think about the final of that show, like every other day. It was so good. It's a Chinese anime, right? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's the first one I have seen, and a boy. I heard it's really underrated. It really is. It really, really is. It's really good. Honestly, you could watch the first episode and it gives you a very good insight on the mood of the show. Just the first one. So that's enough to see if you like want to keep watching, I'd say. Yeah, be patient, that's correct. Shows often continue way later than you would expect them to. But enough about anime. Enough rambling about anime. Let's move on to games. Drakengard and Nier. I love Yoko Taro's works so much. He is an insane man, and I love him. Ultimate suffering, right? See, now you see what I meant with I kinda enjoy suffering, right? Because I am a Drakengard and Nier fan, and if you see a Drakengard and Nier fan, you know what that means. Man is a character, he sure is. But yeah, just like... it's like... Nier and Drakengard have just dared so much in terms of storytelling, and like just how far they reach into the philosophical aspect in their story while making everything so emotional. And also, oh my god, the music, right? Keiichi Okabe, Amy Evans, Janique Nicole, all of them are like the entire soundtrack of the entire Nier series is so amazing. Dude, I could make an entire like 10-hour stream on its own to just ramble about Drakengard and Nier. It is that good kind of pain, right? I think the reason I like shows and like games, like stories in general that have so much suffering per se, is not because of the suffering, but it's more because of you see these characters struggle despite all the suffering, and they will fight to survive, and it's, I don't know, I think it is very like inspirational in a way. I feel like that's a big reason why I like these type of games and stories. But yeah, Drakengard Nier, it's a beautiful kind of pain, yes. I would really like to make a themed karaoke in the coming weeks where we only sing Nier songs. I want to do a Nier concert. I'm gonna do a Nier concert for you. That's huge on my to-do list. I want to do that so bad. But yeah, another game I really, really love also has a lot of suffering. Who would have thought? Final Fantasy XIV. Final Fantasy XIV. Honestly, I used... It's funny because I used to play World of Warcraft, but then I was not satisfied with the direction of the game anymore, and where it was heading, so I was looking for a new MMORPG, because I love MMORPGs. Like the first... some of the first games I touched when I arrived here I was just playing MMOs. I just like visiting other worlds, that kind of thing. So I got into Final Fantasy XIV instead. It's kind of hard to get into, right? The systems are very convoluted, the story is kind of slow, but I kept going, I kept pushing through, and now it shares the spot of favorite game together with Nier. Like, those two, I don't think I could decide, right? They are exactly on the same level for me, which is funny because there's actually a Nier raid, like a Nier Automata story raid inside of Final Fantasy XIV, so they go hand in hand anyway. I will just pretend they're the same game and put them on my one spot. But yeah, I really love Final Fantasy XIV. I'm also an avid raider. I like hard fights and everything. Then Fire Emblem, right? Honestly, I always heard of Fire Emblem, but I never touched the games, the older games especially. And the first one I played myself was Three Houses. Now, I know opinions on that game are very split, but I really enjoyed Three Houses. I've seen all routes. Unfortunately, the first one I played myself was the Edelgard route, which I later found out only shows you like half of the game, because it suddenly ends. And I was so disappointed when I found out they really did her dirty. Edelgard deserved better. But yeah, I really like that strategic combat in Fire Emblem. I just really enjoy that playstyle. And I also really enjoy Engage, and I hope I will get to play more Fire Emblem games in the future. But next one, Phasmophobia. Oh yeah, I spoke about that kind of in detail. I don't really play horror games because I am a coward. I'm a fucking coward. I cannot play horror games alone. The thing is, I have my tricks to play horror games if I have to, right? I used to do a funny thing where I don't look directly at the screen, but I look in the corner of the screen, and so I can still see what is happening on the side of my eye, right? I can see when stuff moves, but I don't directly look at the screen. This is how I have to play horror games, because I'm scared easily. And honestly, not even the horror game itself is the worst thing, but what comes afterwards. What comes afterwards, right? It's like you're there at night and you look into your dark hallway and you're like, haha, would that be funny if the game was real, right? Then starts getting a panic attack. Nah, my mind is too active, especially during night, so it's like, I have to protect myself. It's a different kind of suffering, exactly. Dude, honestly, horror movies are not that bad for me. I think it's because I've just seen too many. Like, if you've seen one horror movie, then you've seen like 90% of horror movies. So you kind of can expect everything. Like, the only thing that really gets you often are jump scares. But games, no. The issue with games is that you're inside. Like, you feel like you're inside of it. You have to move yourself. You affect whether the jump scare comes or not, and that's the horrifying thing. Gotta play horror games in the morning then? Nah, that shit will follow me into the night and into my dreams. That's the worst thing. Dude, I love Phasmophobia, right? But I can't tell you how many times I had a dream where a ghost would appear and start chasing me, just like in Phasmophobia. And I'm like, fuck! That's not what I wanted when I played this game. Maybe we can do some horror stuff in October. For a special occasion, right? We can try that. But only for really special occasions. And then, gachas. Gachas! Told you before. I love gacha games. I am not a spender, so don't worry about my wallet. It is safe. But I don't know what it is. I guess it's just a combination of gacha games having really surprisingly good stories nowadays, having very attractive characters, let's say it like that. And I don't know, just character interactions, especially between all these characters, because there is so many of them. Also, to be honest, doing gacha is kind of exciting. Not a support to start gambling, by the way. Don't take that as a reasoning for gambling, okay? But no, I like gacha games a lot. I play Arc Knights actively. Surtur is best girl. Don't add me. I play Honkai Impact 3rd. Honestly, I don't know who I like the most there. I like so many of the Honkai characters. Don't know if I can settle for one. I really love Himeko and I love Senti. I love Alicia. Mei is great. Honestly, I could just count the entire cast for you. I could just count the entire cast for you. I love most of them. Oh, Mobius! Mobius is also good. I love Mobius. I really, really love Mobius, and I love Klein. Klein is so cute! What else? Oh yeah, Limbus Company, Limbus Company. New gacha game, really, really good. Really, really good. I love Limbus Company and Project Moon games. Best girl in Limbus Company is Ishmael. Ishmael is great. I think I've tried FGO once, but I don't know. I stopped somewhere midway. Yes, there is a Mobius in Honkai Impact, and she is a crazy scientist, and she looks really cool. Gacha stream? Yeah, we will definitely play gacha games. Well, I will probably not play Honkai on stream because I'll probably have like a discussion collab like line up with Nious together, because we just know the story inside out already, right? So it doesn't have the same impact. Haha, get it? Honkai Impact. I will probably play Limbus Company on stream, and what I also would like to play is Honkai Star Rail when that comes out. So I'm really excited for those. And I also tend to play the gacha games on PC. Honestly, gacha games are getting too strong. They just turn your phone into a bomb rather than being made for phone. But yeah, gachas. I love gachas. Let me take a sip. My throat is getting kinda dry. Oh. Okay. There we go. Music! Music! Hiragi Magnetite. I'd probably try to like put one of the songs of everyone here in karaoke eventually. Hiragi Magnetite, vocal producer that creates very catchy electronic songs. I think the most popular one might be Pet Me. It's called that in English. I don't know the actual Japanese title. But I think Hanatan sang a version of that too. I think that's the most popular one. But I really love their electronic style. I would love to watch AK event reading stream. Yeah, I really want to do reading streams too. So event stuff would be very fitting for that. That would be very fitting, yes. I would also like, getting to reading streams, I would also really like to do a reading of the Drakengard novels. That's something I really want to do. I really love reading for others. And more people deserve to hear that story, in my opinion. Many people are just, you know, they don't have the time to read, or sometimes they're too lazy. Or maybe they just don't like reading. But they still deserve to hear the story, at least, in my opinion. But yeah, other music, Project Melee. You know what? I feel like everyone around me knows Melee, but I'm not sure how like well known Melee actually is, like considered everywhere. I guess something that everyone should know is the Goblin Slayer opening, rightfully, that is from Melee. But there's also World Execute Me, which is really popular, I think. It's like, if I can, something, something, execution. Honeys, goodbye. Thank you for stopping by today. There's gonna be a new Yoko Taro gacha game? What? Really? A new one? Children of the City. Oh, I love Children of the City so much. Kimchi based opinion. You found me through Project Moon stuff. Oh yes, Dude, I was following both Melee and Project Moon, and then I saw that they're working together and my mind exploded. I'm like, no way, this is happening. But yeah, I love Children of the City so much, and I also love String Theocracy. That last line in that song always makes me tear up. Near Reincarnation really is dead. Yeah, Near Reincarnation is in a weird spot. I thought the story is really cute. I finished the first story, but I didn't continue then. Yoko Taro gacha games are kind of weird. They're kind of weird, honestly. I also played Xeno Alice back in the day, but I didn't really like that. Didn't really enjoy it. Near Reincarnation was pretty good though. I mean, it's mostly just a walking simulator though. So it depends on what you expect from the game. I thought the story was very neat. But yeah. More music, Hiroyuki Sawano. The anime cinematic soundtrack guy. As we said last time. He's like everywhere. He also had a collab with League of Legends, right? He did Light and Shadow for League of Legends. And he's in Attack on Titan, and what else? Recreators. Honestly, he's constantly in like new animes all the time. And he's also in games. Xeno Saga, I think, was it? He also did a soundtrack for that. Yeah, dude is everywhere, but his style is very unique and recognizable. Like, it's cinematic stuff, but when a Hiroyuki Sawano track plays, you just know it's Hiroyuki Sawano. Like, you can play me something I have never heard, and I don't even know the context, but I hear the first, like, 10 seconds, and I'm like, is that Hiroyuki Sawano? He's so oddly recognizable somehow. Oh yeah, and he also incorporates German in his lyrics. Though I will tell you right now, it doesn't always make a lot of sense. It doesn't really make a lot of sense most of the time. I appreciate the effort though. We could sing some songs from him in karaoke with proper German lyrics. Blumenkranz, for example. Blumenkranz would be great. We can do that one. First karaoke stream is on Thursday actually. I'm really excited. I'm really excited for that one. I hope I stay healthy and that my throat is doing well on that day. Because I'm really excited to do it. Yes, Alt Noir Zero also had a great soundtrack. That's also from him, yep. It doesn't have to make sense, it just has to sound good. Sawano, probably. Yes, exactly. I appreciate his sentiment though. What a great man. But yeah, another Vocaloid producer I really love, Inaba Kumori. Most well known for the song Lag Train, which really like exploded and went viral. And I'm really happy for them. Cause I actually started following Inaba Kumori at like the very start when they had like 1,000 subs and released like 2 songs. I'm like, wow. Like just how they make music, how they compose, like the arrangements they do. It's so unique and exciting. If there's anything I could compare it to, I guess it reminds me a little bit of Wowaka back in the day. It's kind of chaotic sounding, but it's just, I don't know, it's aligned so well that it makes sense as a song. And I think that's really fascinating. I really love their music. Also very emotional lyrics. And then Toho music. I am very, very inspired by Toho music. Back in the day, I devoured Toho music. But the studio, like the circle that probably influenced me the most, not probably, definitely actually, is called Studio Syrup Confiture, or Syrupfit for short. Sadly, they have stopped activities recently after all this time. But I'm really, really thankful for the songs they have released because they have shaped how I make music myself a lot. Like sometimes I open FL and then I'm like, today I want to make a Syrupfit song. And I don't think I will ever get rid of that. I think if you know that type of music well, that type of Toho music, then you will probably hear a lot of the structures in my stuff as well. And then last but not least, we have Ado. Ado is such a vocal queen. I don't know what happened, but Ado was suddenly there and then everything exploded. She also sang the songs for the last One Piece movie, Red. I think those are also her most like well-known songs next to Usewa. Just the way this woman can control her voice and use like different techniques in the span of seconds is insane. It's insanity. It's insanity how this woman can sing. She's a huge inspiration. I hope to one day even just reach a sliver of the techniques that she can use with her vocals, because it's oi. I don't think anyone can sing the same way she does. She's really amazing. You really like her newest song. Isn't the newest one I'm a Controversy? If I remember correctly. It's a song together with Pinocchio P. I really love that one. It's really catchy. And it seems very personal, even if she didn't write the lyrics. Pinocchio actually wrote the lyrics. But I love how she just how much energy she brings into those lyrics. It seems very genuine. Yeah, that one is really, really good. Let me take another sip. And then, more stuff that you can talk to me about Toho. As I mentioned before, Toho music kind of shaped me. Toho followed me everywhere. I'm bad at bullet hell games, so I didn't play many Toho games. I did play the beat 'em up games, but I'm mostly into like doujin circles and the music. So that's what I mostly got in contact with. Also, you know what? Toho is kind of like gacha in terms of the scale of characters, right? There's there's something towards 200, if not over 200 characters by now. And I think you see why. I will say my favorite Toho is Koishi. I really like Koishi. She's a great character. But then otherwise, honestly, music in general, but specifically electronic music, I'm just a big fan of. I can also talk about it more since I produced it myself. So I have more insight, let's say it like that. And then anything magical. I like magical stuff. I like alchemy, I like summoning, I like witches, I like black cats under a ladder. Do you happen to like music or other stuff from other games without actually playing the games? Oh yes, all the time. Especially music, right? What would be an example? A PGR, for example, that's another gacha game. I really like the music from that, even though I don't play the game. And there's also a lot of series with soundtracks and openings and everything that I really like, but I don't necessarily watch them. So I always keep an eye out for stuff that comes from things that I don't really follow. Okay. Okay. Here we go. We're going back to the credits again. I'm not gonna spend too much time, but I really wanted to show them again and give them some appreciation for all the work, all the hard work they have done. First of all, to Kiku Papa for making the design, the opening art, the music video art. It's already pretty and beautiful. And Kiku worked really close with me to make sure that I am happy, and he did a wonderful job, in my opinion. So I wanted to give him a shout out again, and then also another shout out to Eon, who did the opening and ending animation. Both are animated now. They are really amazing. I love how much everything moves. Very, very talented at that. And then Mr. Lime. Mr. Lime also made like a beautiful illustration where both Nious and I are on. You can find that on Twitter, and I believe on the website too, but he made that for our debut and it was so pretty. I was so surprised. I didn't expect it. But yeah, he also made the live 2D animation and the intro, like the lore video. Speaking of lore video, the lore video is gonna be uploaded tomorrow, so you can watch that again as well, as a separate video. So a big thank you to them. These I will also show once more, because we have the ending art that you will see again later from Ink Zimo, who was also in the chat earlier. I was really happy to see you there. They are all really, really great people with great work. And then we have the room background made by Nemone, the very beautiful background that has, I even got 3 modes, day, dusk and night, which I didn't expect, and I was really happy about that. The room is really pretty and it suits me well. And then the nice layout that is everywhere by Zengyi, who does really, really nice UI and overlay art. So shout out to them again and to everyone who worked on all the assets. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for your hard work. Okay, going back to ambitions, I listed a few goals for the debut stream. First was reach YouTube partner. I'm working hard to reach that. I believe we can reach that. It's a very realistic goal, I think. Slowly but steadily, and I hope we can actually reach this goal this year. That would be great. That would be amazing. But yeah, that's the first big step I'd like to reach. So we're slowly crawling up there. Release a full original album. Yeah, after well, first I want to concentrate a bit on covers, but eventually I would like to release a full original album. Potentially I'd also like to maybe collab with an artist or two. That would be something nice. So I don't only have my own songs on the album. Thank you for stopping by, Mobius. Enjoy the rest of your day. Yeah, more music essentially. Then go 3D and have a 3D concert, for which I sadly probably have to learn dancing. So this is it's a goal that I really want to reach, and it's kind of a dream, but I'm also really scared of the steps I have to take for this. I will fight for this dream though, okay? I'm sure we will reach that eventually. And I will learn dancing for that. I will learn dancing for it. It's okay. And then the classic, create great memories together. I'm excited to see what we can, what moments we can have together. Honestly, I'm already very happy. Like yesterday was very fun. Debut was really cool as well. So I'm already satisfied, but I hope there will be more. There will definitely be more. There's more goals I have, of course, which I haven't exactly listed here. Some other stuff I would love is I would like to receive fan art one day. The day I receive fan art is the day I will screech in German and English and Japanese and then cry. I think fan art is like the best gift to get from anyone ever. Fan art is so amazing. I love fan art. I love looking at art. I respect artists a lot. So fan art is nice. What else? There was something else. Oh, I mean, there's a lot of stuff, right? But there was something specific I wanted to say a minute ago. Now I forgot what it was. But yeah, I'd also like to meet a lot of new people. But that's gonna come naturally, right? That's gonna come naturally. Yeah, and the rest I don't think I have to elaborate on that again. Community artist Cinnia Buns. I thought about this today, cause like buns, usually you connect that word with bunnies, right? So Cinnia Buns, but I'm thinking about what we could do if we ever like get a mascot or something. Today I thought about what if it was a capybara? What if it was a capybara? But I will think about it a bit more. Maybe we can have a design stream or something and then try to make a mascot ourselves. And then see what really sticks, right? Whatever works best. Yeah, and the only the only tag I have so far is Cinyard for artwork. I feel like not too many tags are necessary. Like I'm still thinking about what I want to use for the others. But at least Cinyard is settled for now. And yes, I do not have a loot tag. I'm sorry. The thing is, I'm just you know, if you like loot stuff, I respect you, but I'm just not a loot person. Like I couldn't even pretend to be a loot person, I think. Like I don't even understand loot stuff most of the time, right? You can make a joke, like an innuendo joke in front of me, and I would just smile because I don't understand what you were just trying to tell me. I don't get it. I guess you could say I am dense when it comes to the loot. But let's say, hypothetically speaking, if you wanted to make loot fan art, you know, you could. And I might just pretend I do not see it, but still respect you. I will still respect you. But yes, if you make a funny joke, I will probably not get it. Unless you explain it to me. I didn't get the watermelon stuff that Nious was trying to tell me yesterday, for example. Now I know what he meant. He meant the boing boinks. But it took me a while to be like, watermelons. Aww. Sin but no sin. Yeah, in that regard at least. I'm more like a cinnamon roll. Okay. Oh yeah, I can show this again too. Honestly, I didn't expect this. The debut merch we got, which is still on sale, by the way, until the 21st of April. So if you're interested, you can get that. But I didn't expect debut merch. It was just like the club suddenly was like, "Hey guys, you're gonna do debut merch," and I was there like, I'm like, "We do what? We get merch?" See, if we didn't get merch, that would probably have been one of the goals on the like ambition list, but then we suddenly got merch and I was like, reached a goal before debut. Good start! Good start! Joke tag Cinnia puns. Oh god. Oh god, oh god, that gives me ideas. Don't give me ideas, you will regret it. Booba mousepad doko. Ah. You know, you never know what happens next. Maybe one day. Hashtag cinnamon roll. Cinnamon roll. Now I'm getting hungry again. Why did you have to do that? I need to make food after this stream. I'm actually hungry. Oh my god. Why did you have to say that? Okay. But yeah. Merch. I was like, huh? And now I have a special part for you. I have something special prepared for you. Which I forgot to set up before I started the stream. I was setting up everything else, my model, the chat, everything was fancy and neat, and I was like, okay, everything's set up, let's go. And then I start the presentation and I'm like, I did not put on the concept art? Why? But it's okay, I will do that for you right now. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna show you some concept art! Early Cinnia stages. I always think concept art is so interesting, which is also why I love art books a lot, right? That's why I mostly collect art books. But there we go! Some concepts right here. Very old first stage Cinnia. I look so grown up on these. As you can see, if you look at those, the one to the very right kind of became the basis for everything that came after. The hair was also still white at the beginning, but I kind of looked like a ghost. It kind of looked like a ghost. So we went with something more colorful. I also really liked the red color on the second one, but as you might have learned yesterday, my favorite color is peach or salmon. So I asked for that instead, because peach and salmon, great. Honestly, that red, it's more of a magenta. Magenta is also definitely up there in my favorite colors. And I'd say the other ones, well, not all of them. Most of them are very tame. Then the third one has that that one boopa window in there. Meow. Do you think he agrees with that? I think he likes that one. But yeah, those are some of the first ones. And then now that we are here and have settled, I can show you the actual full character sheet that came out of this. Is that an underboob window? Yes, it is an underboob window. Oh, that reminds me. I remember what I wanted to say earlier in the ambitions. One day I want to have a very, very cool performance outfit. That is one of my goals. I want to have an outfit that absolutely slays. And I am excited for that day. Okay, and then here is the full character sheet, the final one that came out of it. Oh yeah, wait, I can also do this. Ah, perfect. Now we align with the character sheet, one with the code and one without the code, and some neat details. But yeah, you can see everything neatly there. Actually, let me go a bit to the side. Now you can see everything. Now you can also see the nice hand detail on the right. With the cool, like, I mean, it's not a glove. What do you even call them? What do you even call that type of clothing if it's not a glove? But I really love that thing. And then details from my headband and everything. The very pretty character sheet that was also prepared by Kiku Papa. Yeah. I will post that some other time as well, the full character sheet. On Twitter and probably the community tab. Speaking of community tab, I am upset how you need to upload a picture twice so that it's scrollable and you can see everything on YouTube. What is happening there? A wristband? Would you really call it that? I'm not sure. Wow, what happens if the gem in your chest gets removed? Don't worry, I don't need it to stay alive. It's more of a device. It's more of a magical device than something I need to survive. Nious can probably talk more about that, but the whole like time slowing down metabolism shenanigans, my crystal does that. My crystal does that for me. So that's why I've also been here for technically 16 years. Even though for me it's kind of just, it feels like 4, but it's been 16. So I guess, does that make me old? I am not sure. Alchemist and Red Booba Gem. Pull out the lore. But yes, it is a very handy device. It is a very handy device. One day we talk more about lore. One day we will have more lore time. But I talked your ears off for 1.5 hours nearly. Let's actually go back here for a minute. Let's go back here for a minute. Yes, there you can see it again, my beautiful room. Actually, I would like to show you the different modes of the room again. Because we only had a very, like, tiny amount of time last time to show that. But yeah, this is the day one. That's usually the one in my streams. Then the dusk one, I really like this one. I really like how the colors change. And then the night one. Honestly, maybe I'm biased because of the night owl stuff, right? But I really love the night one. I think this one is really pretty. Actually, let me move a bit to the side so you can see some details in the back as well. Oh yeah, can we talk about this stained glass window? Like, this window is so amazing. I love it so much. Maybe I can also make you disappear for a second, right? Gonna make you guys disappear. Look at my sick alchemy skills. Wow! There it is. There's my full room. With all the items that I usually covered a bit. Let me show you the other modes again. Dusk. My cool production instruments are back there. I told you I cannot play an instrument, right? But I like using a MIDI keyboard. Because it's easier to find melodies for songs that way. So I guess I'm a baby keyboard player. And then the day one. And now you are allowed to return. There we go. Looks cozy. Yes, it is very cozy. I love my room very much. Okay. There we go. Yeah, the night one. Right. I agree with you. I love the night one. You know what? Let's sit in the night for the remainder of the stream. Usually it's like in the middle of the day for me during streams, but maybe Maybe I will just start using the night screen because I love it so much, regardless of my personal time. Like right now at my place it's like 4:30 p.m. Well, 4:35 p.m. So it's still very bright. And it's also very, very gray outside. The weather is not good today. But I like the night. I like the night. I try to stream earlier in my day though, because I know a lot of you are in later time zones. Honestly, I hate time zones. I wish, you know, at least that time zones wouldn't switch all the time. That's what I wish for. Did you know that over here they wanted to remove the time zone switch stuff in 2022, but then they delayed it again and again, and it's still active. We still switch the time. I hate it. I hate it so much. It's like, please. Daylight savings doesn't do anything for anyone except for confusing the bodies by having to wake up earlier all of a sudden. I hope they will settle on something soon. But yeah, time zones hate indeed. It's like, man, especially when everyone is on like opposite sides of the globe. And you have to organize to even like catch each other. Why did they delay it? Honestly, I don't know. I guess they just never decide on something properly. Maybe they're just bad at making decisions. Or maybe this is a secret conspiracy and they actually enjoy the time zone change and they want us to feel like this. And that's why they do it. Who knows? Maybe the lizard people are in there. Maybe they need the time zone change. But nah. I wish it wasn't a thing. But sadly, we have to live with it for the next time. Conspiracy stream when? Oh my god. I told you earlier, don't give me ideas. Oh, my brain is already like rattling with what weird conspiracy, like what weird presentation I could make. I would be like, oh, in 2024, a portal will open in Tokyo and the dragon will fall down and get ripped into particles. That's when the apocalypse begins and people suddenly become sick. It's as the Maya have foretold again and again. This is now the official calendar ending. Oh my god, okay, let's stop. Let's stop here. We're spiraling out of control. Yeah, don't give me ideas. But it's okay. It's okay. The streaming plan for this week is still very tame, right? On Thursday we have a karaoke stream. Tomorrow is the lore video release. Then on Saturday... Oh, I am excited for Saturday. My first music video is coming out. The music video for Phantasm is coming out. And then on Sunday we will talk a bit about that. How I worked, like what I thought when writing the lyrics, how I made the song, everything. Yes, we will do a conspiracy stream at some time. I will pick out the wildest conspiracies out there. You know what? This could be a reading stream. I will just read to you the wildest conspiracies that I can find, and I will put on a tinfoil hat, and I will line up a table with tinfoil hats, and all of you can pick up one for the stream. Oh. Oh, we need a mascot until then, so I can put it next to me, and then it can wear a little hat. Birds aren't real. What if birds are actually fishes? What if reality is not actually real? Dragon tinfoil hat. Aw. Don't bring a friggin' dragon into this. Aw. The dragon. Turns out it's just a tiny lizard. Speedrunning lizard. Across the streets. Spreading magic. This is how magic gets into this world. Okay. That's for another time anyway. But yeah, I think it is time to wrap up the stream slowly but surely. I guess we will become children of the night from now on, and I will keep this background because I love it so much. But yeah, the next live stream will be on Thursday. It will be the karaoke stream. So I'm really excited for that. I hope you can be there. It is a bit later than usual. It's midnight UTC plus 8 and 4 p.m. UTC. Wait, yeah, no, 5 p.m. UTC. Dude, this is why I hate time zones. Oh. Speaking of mascot, a Fido-like mascot. I don't know what that is, but I will look this up. Thank you. I will think about mascot shenanigans. Okay. You have started this, and we will end this. But yes, first day karaoke stream. Be there or be square. And then after that, the next stream will be on Sunday for the music video release. And then next week, we will probably also start playing games finally. This week is a lot of creative stuff, but next week I would like to play something, and potentially I'd also like to do a first reading stream. That's something I really want to do. But yeah, thank you everyone for joining today. This is the end of the stream. I had a lot of fun. Thank you everyone. And I hope I see you again on Thursday. So enjoy the ending screen, stay hydrated. Merch is available. The album is available on Spotify too. And yeah. Good day or good night wherever you are. Oh, hi Clover, I'm sorry, the stream is ending, so I have to say goodbye again. Goodbye everyone! Thank you, bye-bye!